Imagine standing on the balcony of a luxury penthouse, the neon glow of the Saigon River reflecting in your eyes. You hold the key, you paid the millions, but the actual dirt beneath the foundation, that belongs to nearly 100 million people you have never met.
It is the ultimate real estate paradox, isn't it? You are buying the bricks, the glass, the airspace, but the earth itself is collectively owned by the people and managed by the state. It completely flips the Western concept of home ownership on its head.
Exactly. And yet, the skyline in Ho Chi Minh City is exploding, and foreign money is pouring in faster than concrete. So, what is the actual reality for an expat trying to buy a slice of this booming metropolis? Is it a bureaucratic nightmare?
Surprisingly, the front door is wide open. You do not need a complex corporate entity or even a work permit. If you have a valid passport and a legal entry stamp from customs, you are in the game. It is almost shockingly simple at first glance.
Wait, it is easier to qualify for a high-rise apartment than it is to get a long-term visa? That is wild. But then you hit the invisible walls. The 50-year ticking clock, for instance.
Right. As a foreigner, you are essentially buying a half-century lease, officially known as the Pink Book. You can renew it for another 50 years, making it a century, but it is never truly permanent. Well, unless you fall in love. Marrying a Vietnamese citizen magically transforms that lease into permanent freehold ownership.
So the ultimate real estate hack is romance! But let us talk about the real Hunger Games here, the quotas. I find this fascinating from a socioeconomic angle.
It really is. To prevent foreign capital from completely pricing locals out of their own city, there is a hard cap. Foreigners can only own up to 30% of the units in any single condominium. Once that quota is hit, the door slams shut. You are left buying from other foreigners at a premium, without ever getting your name on the official state deed.
It creates an intense microeconomy, a shadow market where expats are just trading airspace with each other. And you cannot just show up with suitcases of cash to bypass the system, right?
Absolutely not. Every single cent has to be meticulously tracked through a licensed local bank. Plus, you have the hidden payload, a 10% value-added tax, a 2% maintenance fund, and registration fees. The state watches the money trail like a hawk to ensure everything serves the local economy.
Which brings us to a much deeper question. When you navigate the strict quotas, the banking regulations, and that 50-year expiration date, are you actually buying a home? Or are you simply paying a premium to be a temporary custodian of a concrete box in a rapidly changing city?
That is the perfect way to look at it. You are buying a front row seat to one of the fastest economic transformations in modern history. You just have to remember that eventually the seat goes back to the theater.
A beautiful and slightly haunting thought. It really forces us to redefine what ownership means in a globalized world. Think about that the next time you look up at a gleaming new skyscraper. Are we building legacies or just borrowing time?